Hello. Today's Saturday. I'm wearing black in honor of Binah. Binah is the sphere at the top of the Pillar of Severity. And I want to talk to you a little bit about that Pillar of Severity. It is, first of all, fascinating that the ancient Hebrews put the female pillar as severity and the male pillar as mercy. And that's because the supernal mother is that definition and limits. That three becomes a triangle, seen as the pelvic cradle through which all people must pass, and by definition of being born, are condemned to someday die. But it's also that gift we have of endings. There are so many people who think mercy is a kinder choice than severity, and I would argue that the sure swift sword of Geburah is a much kinder way to end than giving people enough rope to hang themselves and let them sway. And so we come to, in a sense, the kindness of clarity and limits. The kindness, although maybe not seen that way, of Saturn in an astrology chart, that which prunes what is not needed. So often the image for Saturn is Father Time, and yet that is still a tool of the Dark Mother who sits in the recesses and sends the Grim Reaper out to do her bidding, in the same way that Geburah is the general who runs her army, the god of war, Mars, doing the bidding of the goddess who says, all things must die. What does it matter when it happens? And Hode, the bean counter, who sits there and says, one more dead, one more dead. So many living, one more dead. And so I have always found the Pillar of Severity a kinder place to be. And that those of you who find yourself on the rip the Band-Aid off side instead of do it in agonizing inches would probably agree with me. Now, I never said it was an easy way, because the Pillar of Severity does not choose the easy way. The Pillar of Severity is where we stand when we look at our past and understand what it is we've chosen. It is not full of possibilities, but full of dark knowledge of what has been. Although technically I'd place knowledge in Doth, that place that when the God of the Israelites created the world and went first to a container and then filled it with energy, Doth was born and broke because the irresistible force did not become contained by the immovable object. And so we have this sense of limit, and also this sense of Lilith as the mistaken Genesis story before Adam and Adam before Eve. So, especially here in the month of October as the veils grow thinner, I find myself enchanted with Binah, with that sense of the raven swelling in the darkness and all of the possibilities coming to an end. For more information, find my website, tarotjane.com, or find me on Facebook, Tarot Jane, or Traveling the Tree with Jane Pierce.